was an archer drawing his bow. Could that have also inspired its 556 horsepower supercharged engine? The all-new Cadillac CT-SV Coupe. We don't just make luxury cars, we make Cadillacs.
Next on the Weather Channel Primetime, winter throws its worst at the Storm Riders.
Flooding, freezing rain, snow, and high winds.
Will it put the chase on ice? Storm Riders, coming up next on the Weather Channel, primed for excitement.
The beauty of the bayous is undeniable. But if you want to enjoy them, you better have thick skin and plenty of repellent.
Yeah, no, don't have a single mosquito.
Don't have a single mosquito?
Well, they're on my rig. Yeah.
There's the small ones that go right through the mesh of the screen and come in and bite you, even though you have a screen door. And then there's those that we call Catahoula mosquitoes. They just open the door and come in and bite you.
Cajuns certainly know how to have a good time. There's over 150 festivals a year here in Louisiana, most of them involving food and music, right, guys?
Right.
Like here in the Shrimp Festival at Delta.
People get together, enjoy themselves, dance in the street, listen to music, have some fun. Always a good reason for a festival.
Zydeco is the music normally heard at these festivals. But country, rock, and even 80s tunes can bring these worldly partygoers to their feet.
I meet people when I go to festivals from Sweden and
That's cool.
all over, and they don't know anything about, their rhythm, and the way they dance is a little different. They find a way to get down there and two-step, and we're accepting, we're not gonna laugh at those people. We're gonna go dance with them.
The music during these festivals can go on into the wee hours of the morning, which for many would mean sleeping in late on Saturday. Well, not necessarily here in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana.
Come on, everybody, do the Zydeco stuff. Come on, everybody, do the Zydeco stuff.
Loud music, dancing, drinking, and eggs? Yup, it's 8:30 a.m. at Café des Amis, and the sweet sounds of the accordion, coupled with spoons on a washboard, has this place jumping.
From the first time I played here, man, I was like, I know it's not gonna be nothing. 8:30 in the morning, and we get here, first song crank up, and it's like hundreds of people just drinking Bloody Marys and having a good time, It's awesome, man. But this is Southwest Louisiana, It's a party.
Dancing on a Saturday morning from 8:30 to 11:30 is intense. I wouldn't want any other Saturday morning, to tell you the truth. It's great. You wake up, you come here, you have coffee. Some people have Bloody Marys, whatever. And you just dance and dance and dance. And people are friendly, and it's just so much fun.
The music on the bayou is as unique as its people. Zydeco is a form of folk music, which evolved in Southwest Louisiana in the early 19th century.
Zydeco, actually, when you translate it into English, means snap beat, and it comes from the snap of the music. Basically, when you come here in the morning, you're going to feel that snap. You feel the energy of the music. It is like the best cup of coffee that you could ever have.
Café des Amis has been breaking in Saturday mornings like this since 1998. Although most of the dancing takes place inside, you can still work up a pretty good sweat.
Anytime you're dancing, 150 beats a minute or more, you're going to work up some body heat. So probably within a half an hour to 45 minutes, people are drenched. They're wet. They're soaking wet, dripping all over each other. And some guys bring extra shirts.
Hot times on the bayou at one of the few places in the world where you can boogie at breakfast.
So this is part of the culture, really. That's why I come down here, because it seems like it brings back, it just trembles my heartstring when I come down here.
For many Cajuns, fishing on the bayous is just music to their ears. Whether it be commercial or recreational, you see people from all walks of life out here. In fact, you never know who you might run into. Meet Sherbin Colette, the catfishing mayor of Henderson, Louisiana.
Well, I've been married for 5 years, and I still fish. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll go do my fishing. I'm back at City Hall for 11. I have my phone on me, I can take care of business. I've never missed a meeting that I really needed to be at.
He and his wife go out almost every morning and use hoop nets, hoping to catch 300 to 350 pounds a day of catfish, which helps subsidize his mayor's salary. Colette's been making money fishing since he was 12 years old.
One of my teachers asked me to play football one year, and I told him I couldn't play football. I was making I was fishing. He said, you can't be making enough to be worthwhile. I was making like $135 to $140 clear a week. One Monday I brought my check stub and I showed him. So he said, well, I'm not gonna ask you to play football anymore. You're making as much money as I am, and I'm a teacher. But he was a pretty smart teacher. He used another strategy on me. He sent the girls after me. And about 2 weeks later, I was playing football.
Colette's been successful in his role as mayor. During his time in office, he's increased the town's revenue by almost 3,000%. But if you made him choose between politics and his true passion,
if they decide to take fishing away from me completely, I'd have a tough decision to make. Because once fishing's in your blood, it's there forever.
Coming up on Cantore Stories, it's a race against time, and one that Louisiana is losing to try and save their only natural protection against hurricanes.
Every half hour, the Louisiana coastline loses at least the size of an area the size of a football field.
We have another one that wipes us out. I don't know what's going to happen to this community.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? What, do you live under a rock?
No way. Hey, Rick, check this out.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
How do you fit a bigger refrigerator into a smaller space? We did it by making it much bigger on the inside. More usable space with the revolutionary Kenmore Elite Refrigerator. That's genius.
Next on the Weather Channel Primetime. Winter throws its worst at the Storm Riders.
Flooding, freezing rain, snow, and high winds.
Will it put the chase on ice? Storm Riders, coming up next on the Weather Channel. Primed for excitement.
Attention, Medicare and insurance beneficiaries. Do health issues limit your mobility? Is it difficult to get to the bathroom on your own? Do you feel like a bother to others due to your lack of mobility? Have you fallen in the past 12 months? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you may qualify for a power chair at little to no cost to you.
Hi, I'm Doug Harrison. If you're living with limited mobility, call the Scooter Store today. We're experts at getting you the power chair or scooter you need. I promise no other company will work harder to make you mobile or do more to ensure your total satisfaction, because making you mobile is our mission. We'll work with your doctor, Medicare, and your private insurance. So don't wait any longer. Call the Scooter Store today.
Call for your free mobility consultation and free lighted magnifier right now.
Call 1-800-916-2700 and receive this free lighted magnifier.
We send greetings and blessing to all the folks on the bayou, sitting by and eating their crawfish diet. We send great blessing upon them, that their homes and businesses will be spared and the hurricane will move in directions away from them.
Hurricanes on the bayous can cause all kinds of problems. In fact, almost 130 million fish were killed after Hurricane Ike right here in the Atchafalaya Basin. The main reason? As the hurricane passes by, the lower pressure and the debris remove the oxygen out of the water, making it almost impossible for the fish to breathe. But it's the coastal areas that really bear the brunt. These wetlands and barrier islands are the natural line of defense against storm surge and hurricanes. But they're disappearing at a rate of about 24 square miles per year.
Every half hour, the Louisiana coastline loses at least the size of an area the size of a football field. That's every half hour.
When the Mississippi levee system was built to protect communities from high water, it disrupted the natural flow of sediment, which was the natural land building process. And now, with less soil, saltwater invades the freshwater marshes, killing trees and grass, while steadily increasing erosion. There's no quick fix.
We have to slow down this storm surge, and we can do that by placing swing gates in these canals. When a hurricane is coming, we could close the swing gates and help prevent the surge.
Surge is nothing new to Tony Romero, who owns Don's Boat Landing on the Boston Bayou in Vermilion Parish. He bought the business right after Rita and rebuilt it. Then came Ike.
There was nothing left in this place. All the shelves in the groceries area, that was all tumbled over, moved to one side. Their beer boxes was popped up. The toilet fixtures was all knocked off their mounts and that. Office supplies, the wife's desk came clean out the back door. Took 3 minutes to put it in and just took a little bit of water to take it out.
The Romeros built their business back, but they still have other property being affected.
My business sign on the waterway has been moved twice, about 20 feet back. And now it's at the point where we've got maybe another 2 or 3 more feet of dirt in front of it that just keeps on falling off, and then we're gonna have to end up pulling these pilings and move the sign even that much further back. And that's all in about 1.5 years time. We're losing land quickly.
And losing hurricane-fatigued people, too.
But in this area, I'm the only one left. That's all we have left. We have another one that wipes us out. I don't know what's gonna happen to this little community.
If you have type 2 diabetes, you struggle to control your blood sugar. You exercise and eat right, but your blood sugar may still be high, and you need extra help. Ask your doctor about Onglyza, a once-daily medicine used with diet and exercise to control high blood sugar in adults with type 2 diabetes. Adding Onglyza to your current oral medicine may help reduce after-meal blood sugar spikes and may help reduce high morning blood sugar.
Onglyza should not be used to treat type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Tell your doctor if you have a history or risk of diabetic ketoacidosis. Onglyza has not been studied with insulin. Using Onglyza with medicines such as sulfonylureas may cause low blood sugar. Some symptoms of low blood sugar are shaking, sweating, and rapid heartbeat. Call your doctor if you have an allergic reaction like rash, hives, or swelling of the face, mouth, or throat. Ask your doctor if you also take a TZD, as swelling in the hands, feet, or ankles may worsen. Blood tests will check for kidney problems. You may need a lower dose of Onglyza if your kidneys are not working well or if you take certain medicines.
Ask your doctor about adding Onglyza. Extra help, extra control. You may be eligible to pay $10 a month with the Onglyza Value Card program.
You've got one-of-a-kind eyes, so individualize with Exact Eyelights. Eye brightening, mascara, liner, and shadow collections from CoverGirl. Find your custom colors with light-reflecting metallics. And say hello to brighter eyes. Green eyes, here's the look for you. Blue eyes have their look, and hazels too. For a stunning effect on eyes, individualize with the Exact Eyelights collection from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
There once was a hungry road that wouldn't let drivers get very far. It wore out their tires, forcing them to buy new ones time and time again. Then along came the Michelin Man who proved the right tire changes everything. With long-lasting tires in place, those drivers were back on the road to saving money. Michelin Hydro Edge tires last up to 33,000 miles longer. Michelin, a better way forward.
In my travels, it's so nice to find a place like here in southern Louisiana that's just so warm and friendly. A place that genuinely welcomes strangers with open arms. They love their culture. They love their food. They love their music. And they love the simple life here on the Bayou.
And there's nowhere else like it. It gets in your blood, and you got to come back sooner or later.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of a spiritual feeling. If you don't believe in God and you look around you, then there's something wrong with you, because he's definitely there.
Most of the kids have no idea what the swamp looks like. They would starve to death in the swamp. And if you starve to death in the swamp, you probably deserve it because there's so much stuff